Hey there, Avra here with Cami. So, did you know that Cami has something called feature control? What's feature control? Well, it's the perfect way for teachers to control the digital learning environment for students. So basically, what it does is it allows teachers to choose which tools students have access to for each and every activity they do. So that means that if you want students to only have the drawing tool, only have the text box tool, or if you want to encourage them to respond verbally, they can have the voice comment. Whichever tools you as the teacher want your students to have access to, you can choose that. You can do that with a collaborative activity. You can do it with an individual activity that you push through your learning management system. It reduces overwhelm, distractions, and is just an awesome way for you to help students succeed using Cami. Let's take a look at the possibilities. Feature control can be found in a couple of different locations in Cami. To begin with, if you have a file open in Cami and you're creating an assignment for students, in this case, it's a collaborative assignment in which students are doing work with some vocabulary words. You can ask yourself as the teacher, what tools do my students need in order to be successful in this environment? The toolbar in Cami on the left-hand side is very robust, and when we limit the tools, we also limit students' overwhelm. We can reduce distractions and make it a cleaner, easier to navigate environment. To get to the feature control here in a Cami document, you simply want to head up to the top right corner to the Share button. This purple Share button exists, and we'll go ahead and click on it. And from here, we'll take a look at the sharing permissions. Now, because this is a collaborative activity, we've set it up where anyone with the link is an editor, and the feature control button lives right here. We'll go ahead and click on it. And now we can take a look at how to set up the features that we want for students. To begin with, this top section here that says Tools to Display, this is an overall on and off button. I can turn all of the tools off and I can turn them all back on. Typically, what I do as the teacher is I turn everything off and then I go through and I think critically about each set of tools, deciding whether or not I want them turned on or off for my students. In this case, we know that we want students to respond verbally, so we'll go ahead and give them the choice for a voice comment. We definitely want to give them a text box. We should give them a drawing tool and an eraser so that they can draw a picture for their vocabulary word. And we've also asked them to record a video, so we need to give them the camera tool. The other tools that are not checked will just not be available for students. We can also take a look at the features here at the bottom. All of these features are available for students, but can be turned on and off by teachers. If you don't want your students to be able to copy and paste text or an image from another document or website, you can uncheck this box. Spell check is a fantastic tool, but for some students, it can be a distraction. These tools can be turned on and off with a simple click of a button. When you're happy with the tools that you've chosen, all you have to do is head down to the very bottom to this purple button that says Confirm. Now, here is the link that we would share with students. We'll go ahead and close out, and then let's hop over to a student view and do a quick paste of this link and take a look and see what our students would see. Now, if you'll take a look at the toolbar on the left-hand side, you'll notice that it is far less complex. It only has the tools that we, as the teacher, have designated. An additional place that you can find feature control is within Canvas. This is the window where you're able to attach your file in Canvas. If you need more help on how to create an assignment in Canvas, please watch that video. This is where you'll find feature control here in Canvas. And you'll notice it looks very similar to what we saw when we were in the Kami document. Everything functions the same way. Tools can be turned on and off here, and then confirmed. And then as you attach the assignment, students will only get the tools that you've designated. These tools can also be turned on and off at any time using the class view function. Again, we have an entire video about that, so please take a look. And as always, if you have any questions regarding class view, editing assignments, feature control, we are always here to help. We hope you won't hesitate to reach out. Thanks so much for watching.